Hi there. Let's go over some of the information for the Health Community Project in your community practicum. By the last day of this course, you will need to have submitted a total of 45 hours of community service. No grade will be awarded in this course unless all 45 hours are logged in. You cannot begin your time until the practicum course begins. At least 20 hours need to be spent at the location where you will be doing your health promotion project, including gaining access, doing planning, assessing the targeted group, and implementing the plan that you develop. It will take you that long to accomplish those activities. The rest of your hours can be spent in a variety of community service activities of your choice. Pick activities that are interesting to you, but get approval from faculty before doing them, just in case. You will not be providing direct nursing care. You can be involved in any activity that a layperson could perform. You need to submit your logs as you accomplish your hours. Do not wait until the end of the course to submit them. Make sure you are completing the logs as required. Take a look at the sample log posted in the course. If no logs have been submitted by you, and you have not submitted written proof that you've been actively pursuing course activities by the drop deadline, you may be dropped from the course. When you negotiate with people in community settings, you need to be professional. Approach the contact person with knowledge of what you're asking for. Go there prepared after reading through the assignments and course expectations. Present yourself as open. Remember, you are a visitor and you're asking them for their assistance. A pleasant demeanor and flexibility on your part goes a long way in helping to establish a good working relationship and willingness of these people in community settings to want to assist you. If you are inflexible, don't be surprised when they turn you away. You can pick from a variety of community locations. However, you may not choose any inpatient healthcare facility, including assisted living centers, health departments, due to extensive approvals, or any public school in the Pinellas County school system. Plan for the unexpected. Note that some locations require you to go through screening processes to gain access, like fingerprinting and clearances, so you should begin the process as soon as you can. You don't want to run out of course time to complete your activities. Also, sometimes things fall through, but by starting early, you can avoid running out of time at the end. Here is a project checklist to keep you on track. Look for possible locations to where you could do your project. Pick a couple just in case. Don't wait on this. Start as soon as possible once your practicum course begins. Meet with the director, the principal, or the leader of the locations you have identified and talk to them about what you'd like to do. Meet and talk with others at the location to assess their health promotion needs. It's important not to approach this with a preconceived idea of the topic you're going to do. The idea needs to be something the targeted group actually wants, not just what you want to present. Once you gain access to a location, submit the community contact form via the course Dropbox. Spend time getting to know the place and the people at the location. Select your targeted group for your project and interview them and those who work with them to gain perspectives on their interests and needs. Getting to know them will go a long way in making your project a success. Identify possible topics. Discuss them with the community contact person, and finally, decide on the project topic. Submit the target population assignment to the Dropbox. Get all the approvals that you need before moving forward. For example, if you're using a private school, meet with and get an agreement from the teacher and principal if needed. If you are using a free clinic, get approvals from the nurse and director of the clinic. Submit the intervention project plan to the Dropbox using the form provided. Refer to the example provided to see what the expectations are. You will need a minimum of 2 learning objectives and 2 personal objectives in your plan. Give yourself time by submitting the plan well in advance of your planned presentation date in case you need to revisit it. If you wait and it's too late for revisions, whatever you submit will be graded. Submit the intervention project plan approval form to the Dropbox. The project plan must be approved by the faculty before you can implement it. If you don't get approval 3 days prior to the implementation date, you'll lose credit. See the syllabus for more details. This must be filled out and signed by the community contact person and submitted prior to you actually implementing the project. They need to see the completed plan of what you're going to present, how you're going to present it, and how you will evaluate what was learned. The point is for the community contact person to approve the content you will teach, not just that you will be teaching something. Now, you can begin implementing your project. At the time of your presentation, have the implementation observation tool completed by the community contact. It must be the same person whose contact information you previously submitted, or you will need to submit a new form for the new individual. Submit the scanned form to the Dropbox in the course, or submit a hard copy. Complete the health program self-evaluation. Use the form provided and submit it to the Dropbox. You have up to 1 week to submit this form after you have implemented your project, or the last day of the course, whichever comes first. While it may appear logical that you would present yourself with clinical appearance and conduct, sometimes a little reminder is needed. Always wear your SPC identification. Dress according to the SPC requirements. You can see the syllabus for the details. Conduct yourself as a professional. Follow through with what you have committed to do. If you commit to an activity, you should show up and do it. Arrive and leave on schedule. Remember, you are representing not only yourself, but also SPC and nursing. Here are a few reminders to keep you on track during the project. Log your hours. Always have a log with you so you can obtain the needed signatures and not have to return after the fact to get them. Keep copies of your logs for an accurate accounting of the time you have spent. A small note of warning. Do not prejudge or go into a setting with a preconceived idea of what you're going to do for your project. Find out from the people at the setting what they need and want, and accommodate yourself to those requests. It will go much better for you if you buy in from your potential audience. You will get much more cooperation and participation, and your overall experience will go so much smoother. Students who ignored this advice last semester ended up having no one come to their presentation, and they had to do it all over again. Don't let yourself become one of those examples for the next group of students who take this course. Now let's talk about due dates. While some of this course will be self-paced, depending on your planning and negotiated time frames within your community partners, there are course due dates as grades need to be posted. The withdrawal date for this course is important. You must demonstrate that you have been doing the work at that point in the course, or you can be dropped. You must have submitted the advocacy and target population assignment and 27 completed community service hours by the withdrawal date. You must, at the very least, have 60% of your hours, which equals 27, logged in and have an approved program plan by the last day of the course to be able to negotiate an incomplete grade. Also, you must present a time planned for when the implementation of your project will take place. Only the core for the implementation, the evaluation assignment, and your remaining logs can be outstanding. All other assignments not submitted by the last class day will have a 0 recorded for a score. If you do not have an approved plan for your project by the last class day, a failing grade will be recorded for the course. This may feel a bit intimidating initially if you haven't done community service activities in the past or followed through with this type of teaching activity. The good news is most students come away from this experience with a new perspective on giving back to the community. Many comment on how much they came to enjoy the activities they did. Some have even continued on with the activities way beyond the course. Remember to select activities you think you might enjoy and give yourself the time to do them. Don't let time slip away on you. The bottom line is, you will get out of this experience what you put into it. Good luck and take care.